There is a ruthless character in prison who wears special shackles and is not to be messed with. It is said that before he killed 23 people with his bare hands, the prison guards are far from him, detained him, and the cell is also separate in the most strict, in one of Britain's smokiest prisons. There are all sorts of strange and bizarre criminals. Today's newcomer is something special. He's Danny Meehan, the former captain of the England national soccer team. He used to be able to shoot cars out of the sky with his kicks, and at a young age he had a lot of fame and fortune, accompanied by luxury cars and beautiful women. However, his career was completely ruined by playing fake soccer, and he was recently sent to jail for drunk driving and assaulting a police officer. As soon as Danny stepped into the cell, he was mercilessly mocked and abused by the inmates, and it was clear that his life in prison was destined to be a rough one. Danny is assigned to shovel poop in the playground by the guards, but before he can get his hands on it, he is summoned back in front of the prison gangster. Although they meet for the first time, the boss is enraged as soon as he sees Danny. It turns out that Danny deliberately lost to the German team before, causing the boss to lose a lot of money on gambling. In the face of the boss's hot temper, Danny does not dare to make a sound and only wants to serve his sentence honestly and strive for early release on parole. The next day, Danny is called to the office by the warden. The warden is a big soccer fan and has set up an amateur team made up of prison guards, with the captain of the prison guards as the team's coach. The warden had gone to great lengths to transfer Danny to his prison in the hopes that he could help the team advance to the professional league. As a coach, Danny glanced at the first captain next to him and refused the warden's request, because just yesterday, the first captain had specifically warned Danny not to meddle in his team's affairs. In this way, Danny, who offended the warden, naturally did not have a good ending. After returning to his cell, he was not only beaten up but also dragged into the lockup by the guards. Danny was filled with bitterness. He just wanted to sit in jail peacefully. How come so many people targeted him? When Danny was worried, his fan brother Blackie gave him an idea, proposing the formation of a prisoner soccer team and the prison guards team to play a friendly game. This will satisfy the warden's training needs without stealing the first captain's position, so it can be said that everyone is happy. When the warden and the first captain heard about it, they also thought it was a good idea. Once the news spread, numerous prisoners applied to join the team, but they were just empty enthusiasm, and when they actually got off the field, not many of them could kick the ball well. Some kicked the ball outside the prison, and there was also a 200+ pound prisoner who had to try to kick the ball and ended up falling straight to the ground. Danny could only rely on his past experience to test these inmates and managed to scrape together a few that could play. But the best kickers in the prison were the gangsters' men. With Danny's status, it was impossible to borrow someone from the boss. Not only that, but that night the boss sent 2 of his minions to trouble Danny, and it looked like a fight was about to break out when the prison guards arrived just in time. Danny could have denounced them and used this to fix the black boss, but he lied that he had scratched his face while shaving and did not give up the 2 MEI. In the end, the boss feels that Danny is a righteous man and finally agrees to lend him his men. After all these twists and turns, Danny finally gets his team together, and the only thing missing now is the goalkeeper. It just so happens that Monk was a semi-professional goalkeeper before he became a murderer. Danny goes to the cell and invites Monko to come out, but Monko thinks goalkeeping is a breeze for him and has no interest in competing. As it turns out, Danny's one sentence speaks to Monko's excitement. By now, the whole team is assembled and a special devil training is about to kick off.